Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy and I don't have a lot of drying space. So today I'm gonna do some color sampling for a coaster set. I'm gonna use these little 4-inch hexagons that I got from Home Depot. Let me show you my colors. This is Blue Black from Atelier Interactive. It's one of my favorite regular acrylic colors. And next up is going to be Titanium White from Matisse. Followed by Interference Gold from Colourarte. Don't forget there is a coupon code for Colourarte in the description box below, which saves you 20% off of anything on the website. It's Mandy1120. Super beautiful. And next up is Midori Melon, which is a primary element from Colourarte. It's a really, really beautiful green. Beautiful color. And then followed by Caribbean Mist, also a primary element from Colourarte. And I just wanted to incorporate some of these colors I hadn't really used a whole bunch. And so I don't have a lot of drying space right now. I need to restock my Etsy store, so I'm working on coasters where I can. So I'm just going to mix up 2 of these with you guys. I really love the way this first one comes out, but I didn't want to bore you with doing too many, and I haven't finished the set, so I just kind of started them. So I'm going to use the Bloom recipe, of course. I am using Glidden Premium in satin. I use my preferred pillow is Glidden Premium in Eggshell, but satin does work as well. I just find Eggshell dries a little bit better for me. And I do have a mixing tutorial in the description box, so if you ever want to see like what I use in blooms. This is the Atelier Blue Black, and it's the Atelier Interactive. All of my regular paints that are not Colourarte I got from Blick, and I do have a link for Blick, in the description box below. If you do use our link and shop through our link, it does help our channel. And at this point, I have laid down the Interference Gold on top of the blue, and this is the Midori Melon. And I just drizzled a little Titanium White in between the layers of the Midori Melon. Sorry about the buzzing, my phone was ringing. This is Caribbean Mist. Aren't those colors so beautiful together? Just so pretty. Sometimes I have like so many beautiful primary elements mixed up, little Titanium White, that it's like I want to use them all, but I can't possibly do that many large pieces. So this is a fun way to see how they will look in various things. So topping it off with the Blue Black, and I'm going to use a white cell activator, which is M gram Titanium White. I get the M gram paint from Blick, and I mix with Australian Floetrol. So I'm just popping some bubbles here, and then we'll blow it out with my little world's smallest blower, which is great for this size. I really love M gram as a cell activator for blooms on a small surface, especially. It just really performs very, very well. All right, it looks pretty messy. I noticed that most of my work is really messy before it turns out. That's half the fun, I guess, right? Make a big mess, make it look pretty. Now for me, the key with using this little thing is to gradually go around the little circle and kind of grab the edge of your cell activator right next to where you just blew it out. And that has worked well for me. If you don't have enough to grab, then start around the other side and just gradually go around. Doesn't mean I get a perfect blowout. Look at all that fuzziness, my stupid camera. But look at those colors together. Anyway, I love the way these colors worked well together. The second one I do in this video, I don't think I used as much of the Blue Black, so there's a lot more green. It's still pretty, but I like the way this works out. So when I complete the set, I will probably do one that's intentionally like that on the other two, one more blue dominant, one maybe more green dominant. So they'll be matchy enough to be friends in the same set. So curious what you guys think about the colors. I super love them together. I love kind of sandwiching really beautiful pigments between the blue black. I think it looks really great. And it performs so well near the cell activator. Trying to show you up close and my stupid camera keeps auto-focusing. But I really love the way it turned out. So now we're going to spin this little guy out and make you dizzy. Really, really love these colors together. I just kind of picked them on a whim, like let's pick a couple colors, an interference color, and use white and the blue black and see what happens. So that's what I love about doing something small, is you can really take a chance and see what colors might work together. And if you want to do a larger piece, there you go. Look how beautiful. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you guys. And then I won't bore you with just doing too many. Plus, I haven't finished them yet, to be honest. Sometimes you got to squeeze in painting where you have a few minutes, right? You may not have an hour, so you might have to do something small. But still got to squeeze it in where you can. So I'm just putting on a whole bunch of paint here. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of the colors together? Just so you know, of course, I have the discount code for Colourarte, so you'd always want to take advantage of saving where you can. Obviously, you can apply that to anything, primary elements, PrizmPour, all of those wonderful things. I also have a link for Pixel Paint Designs, which is where I get my Australian Floetrol, my Boom Gels, my global paints. So that's 10% off below. And if you're buying Australian Floetrol, she ships from the United States, so it's super convenient. And in my opinion, an excellent price on Floetrol. So before I knew about Pixel Paint Designs, I've done eBay, I've done all that stuff, and it's an excellent price. So don't hesitate to pick some up. Now you can make cell activator work with US Floetrol. I know a lot of people who do. It's just more work than I prefer to do. I would just far prefer to just use Australian Floetrol, save some time. I don't always have time for a chemistry experiment beyond the painting experiment that we all deal with. So sometimes I just want to paint, and not spend all of that time making American Floetrol work. But lots of people do excellent work with American Floetrol. So sorry if you can hear my dog scratching. She's decided to make noise. So we've got our colors down. That's the Caribbean Mist is our final color, a little more titanium white and the blue black. And then we'll do the cell activator. And let's see. Bear with me just a second. Now here's where I think I kind of went the wrong direction. I was afraid to use too much blue black, and I didn't quite use enough at the top. And I still think this one's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I definitely like the composition and the color of the first one better. So we're just popping bubbles. That's what we do, especially right there in the center where I'm going to put the cell activator. I should have made sure that I got a good amount of the paint underneath the cell activator, because you kind of want that good contrast under a white cell activator, right? So, yeah. And I can tell now, it's so hindsight's 2020, right? It's so easy to look at it now and think, I can see where I did this wrong because I'm sitting here looking at it versus being right in the middle of painting. And now I can see why this one turns out so much lighter, because I have almost a half circle where there's so much less blue than on the first one. Still pretty, don't get me wrong, but I definitely like the first one better. I also mess up the blowout right over here in a minute, right there. And where I try to fix it, I kind of make it worse. So I'm trying to catch that one spot. Sometimes I can rescue it really well, and other times I don't do that great. So this little guy may not make the cut. Still a nice little bloom, but I definitely like the first one a lot better. All right, so we're just trying to clean that up a little bit, and then we'll spin this little guy out. And all that jazz. I kind of feel like I should have sped this one up a little bit. I feel like it's really dragging out for you guys, but we're almost there. You can see my efforts here are not going well. So the only thing that works out well for me here with this funky little corner is I use too much paint. So I have enough paint on here to mostly get that to the edge without too much trouble. So I'm definitely just breaking up the surface tension in the middle, and then still trying to fix the funky corner with all of my might here. And then we're going to go ahead and spin it out. So now I do get a lot of questions about the turkey baster. Some people do a great job using a turkey baster to blow out blooms. I'm not one of those people. So I just use it to break the surface tension in the middle and allow the cells that are going to come up and just to break through. So yeah, let's spin it out and see how it turns out. Still really think these colors together are just really, really beautiful. I'm so glad I tried them. You can never go wrong with color art. The colors are always amazing. Still worried about this funky corner. But look at the colors. So pretty. So very pretty. I keep trying to zoom you in enough where you can see what's going on without the stupid autofocus messing up like it does. So annoying. So you can see I've almost got the problem all the way to the edge. So now if you didn't see the problem occur, you probably wouldn't know that funky edge came from me blowing it out in a wacko way. So it's still really pretty, still a really, really pretty bloom. Just if I had to pick between the two, I would definitely pick the first one. I like the tight little lacing and the contrast of the white cell activator against that blue. Anyway, thank you for watching and playing around with my experimenting time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Which one do you like better? Do you have a favorite? Anyway, don't forget anything in the description box. Appreciate you guys. Bye.